Grand rising to you all the lovers of freedom. I bring you good tidings from Jehovah every, the one that said the ending from the beginning. My earnest prayer for each and every one of you today that you're going to be watching this video sincerely from the bottom of your heart, digesting it, and picking out the truth from the inside. It tends to join us to change the negative narrative of yesterday. You shall be totally well in all your ways. Today being Wednesday, 15th of October, 2025. I want to quickly highlight us about something. Point number one, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I've already did a video about that already. I just uploaded it to our TikTok. I don't know whether they allow it to stay. They allow it to stay good. It doesn't allow it to stay. This one can be used as a duplicate. So there is a sense why each and every one of us must obey this very clarion call to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know the day of ignorance, the Bible said God overlooked. He said, now you know. He urged everyone to repent. I always tell us here, before God changes, send judgment. He always send warning. There are people in the last time. That was why it was also scripted in the Bible. How the children of Israel suffered. Aaron were there, Isaac were there, couldn't do anything. He can't be saying that during the time of Moses, now they can't go get their freedom. So most of the time, with the warriors human being, we want a lot of things to be done in our time. But one thing I'm really happy for today, the unity I'll be crying for between the freedom fighters. He has begun to come. Thank God it starts from the head. Comrade Omoyele Sowore being able to affiliate himself, now begin to see Nnamdi Kanu as his own brother. Now begin to see the imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu. He's also in prison. I said this right from the one. I myself, Comrade Newton, the appreciation of activism. I said vividly, I said I'm in prison with Nnamdi Kanu. That is to say that I've seen the sense why we must advocate and pray. Enemy of Nnamdi Kanu today are my enemy. There's no way they can ever be my friend. That's the best way, the best thing I can do for him. Even there are so many Edo aliens who I see, any person I know that is an Edo person who insults Nnamdi Kanu, we know they play. And they know what we can't play, because for such a man who made himself available for God to be used, what Nnamdi Kanu meant for us, the Jesus Christ with the paint give you, he not meet time for you. I know you are going to be skeptical about this. You are going to be saying, what is this guy saying? This was how you were also brainwashed by kings and queens, that there is a man where they use fire to the bath. That's what we call religion psychosis. You don't know at this world today. So me, I don't already go come. I'm no longer a baby. Everything I'm saying today, use it against me. Somebody were telling me yesterday, say, Chairman, all you have been saying, you may hate me for it today. That's why when we say no condition is permanent, there's one of Doyle and one of their bourgeoisie I saw today. Do you know, I'm not going to be calling Okpebholo too much moron today. Do you know why? They have not begun to realize that supporting this very Okpebholo where ancestors bring soap, they are even hindering themselves. One of these dirty pig, one of these boy I caught pig, a lot of you will later see the video. He said, Okpebholo, the way you are governing, you are no longer doing it well. This is how I feel anybody should support anybody. If he does bad, tell him that you are doing bad. But not that everything he do was supported. They now begin to realize, I have told you, we own the spiritual headspace. The more we are wanting to establish the truth in our society, you want the truth not to be there. And the word of God, the truth, if you are talking about truth, you are talking about God. That's one thing people don't know. When you are establishing the truth, that is to say you are bringing God to the society. That's what it means. That's why that John chapter 4 verse 24, he said our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God in truth and in spirit. So if you are talking about truth, you are talking about God. Now there's one added in Benin, or where one $1 let me just put it the way it has been said. Now that is to say the undiluted truth. That is to say the people that are not ready to speak the truth, irrespective, they don't even know whether somebody is impersonating the king. Like me, even though Donald Trump can't talk today, say wait he not talk, not bad. I can't support him. Read my lips. As I love Donald Trump, struggle rich. He's the chairman for Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the whole world. Aguirre. There are things he does, I will update it. Donald Trump, you did this one personally on your own. That's how sincere anything is. Now, I saw one earlier today, castigating Okpebholo. These are people who have insulted Nnamdi Kanu to the last. Now, if they don't want drawing, if they don't do anyhow, we're not going to do anyhow, follow them. But they don't know that they are already the one triggering the fight, defending the indefendable. A time will come, the kind of society we want to have. You are not nothing to advocate about. If you do your thing, you just can all of them, don't blame Okpebholo. I'm seeing all Okpebholo supporters today, apart from this midget North America. Or why you supported they by idiots in already done. I don't want to measure those Pelekun names. But the rest of them, they are retrieving their step. They now begin to know that, I dey plan Basi down. How much were you given? I can boldly go to anywhere tomorrow. Now, not to over-deviate. We'll be coming to that later. Now, let all of us get this one clear. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison for you and me. Particularly the ones in Nigeria. That's why he's there. Recently, when this after free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started, I heard it now allegedly that they give Nnamdi Kanu paper to sign, but they for leave him. With one kind of condition where Nnamdi Kanu not feel bow to. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that ready to give up the ghost. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that will never compromise his value. Even your Jesus at the cross, there was a time he cried, Father, I hope the cup will pass me by. He called later, remember. He said, not my will, but let your will not be done. He said, let your will be done. But Nnamdi Kanu, he not fail us. What he said before, is what he's saying today, freedom for my people. It's not about him. Nnamdi Kanu is heir to his father's throne. He have a way would have modernized the father's kingdom. He's a king. But he forgot that. I begin to see the attribute of Moses in the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, for us to excel and succeed as a people, let us speak the truth. A lot of you don't know why I speak the truth often. You may feel that I'm not endangering myself. Now, let you one way not to speak truth, not to endanger yourself. Because a day will come, the judgment will come. Nobody will be there to help you apart from your ancient father and your ancient mother. And Mother Gaia and Mother Universe. What certificate of occupancy did you have to show that very day? That you do this, you do that. Now, you know, I like giving us some stories to coagulate so that my presentation to you will be very meaningful. I'm led to give to you the book of Isaiah 38 verse 1. There was a condemnation upon the life of Hezekiah. But he was having a good work, a good deal before now. When God sent Prophet Isaiah to go and meet, he said, tell Hezekiah to put his eyes under this sickness will lead unto death. Favor, oh wow. He told God, God, check my record. Oh, and I asked one was that was why this was some of the advocacy we brought to social media. He hit them. They are repenting. You cannot. Most of them, they are just coming. Even the calamity you are going to get, even allowing me to start shouting on top of my voice, it's not going to be easy for you. Your fathers will be deploying angels. No only me we fear advocacy. Then we are supportive. What we been having on your boy? Then God really went to go and check the ordeal of Hezekiah. After checking it, oh my, you working. So you were so good. You had to talk about ARING election. Then God called Prophet Isaiah again. Go and tell Hezekiah, thus said the Lord, I've added 15 years to his age. And today I'm doing this very video is on the 15th. Without no sickness. Now, did you have anything to show tomorrow as a certificate of occupancy at a C of O? Well, look at Rematari Metalo. I have a lot. We were the one that told your palace to start using children for adrenochrome. They use it. Can we go for forensic analysis? Will you permit it? A time is going to come, you guys are going to be ashamed. Why did I put down this bad name for myself? Go and look at Seun Kuti today. What even makes Seun Kuti to be relevant in Nigeria at all? It's not because he's vocal. Because the foundation his father laid down. His father was a truthful man through revolutionary music. Good name is better than riches. What am I trying to say here in essence? There is a sense why every one of us, this very clarion call of free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't let anything hold you back, say you not contribute inside. You might be digging your grave. The reason why God sees sustain Nnamdi Kanu upon the health issue is he alive. God at times use one or two things to test your faith to see how you look like. Not be this pastor a mock pad they call and so. Not big pastor, not go jail. They're not maltreatable. But I see some people are calling him God General. General for where? Which advocacy did he do? They were the one that promoted this gospel today. That have eaten us. He don't eat us. He don't eat or reach our bone. That's why any person of you beg Jesus now. Whether what tell boy Jesus want go be say yo. But not tell no, you can be tell me with it. He said test your spirit and see the one that is good inside. Is there conscious? There is consciousness there. There is character there. That's why he said, I hope this cup with behind is a Jesus Owo Saloba give na lie mo nre. Imo na amu akwa. Then all the do agele ginre ni edowu. Or well, not my will, let your will be done. But Nnamdi Kanu, he has never wanted to give up upon us. He is there because of you and I. He is there because of that in Nigeria. Because all what he has said concerning Nigeria, what we are to see, Nnamdi Kanu word have come to pass more than the Bible. I stand here to be corrected. The Bible. Nnamdi Kanu word to us as a Nigerian, or whosoever we claim, have come to pass in our own lifetime. More than the Bible. And again, what I have told you, I have come to pass more than the Bible. Real. I told you there is pains and agony if you try it. Are you not seeing it today? The wicked will not go unpunished. But the same person will lie against you, collect and reach your property. You see the full picture, you see you get another testimony now. Now, we are to tell you how it is. No need of sugarcoating anything. We may not be as brilliant the way you want to say, maybe we doesn't speak Queen's English. I hear better English, you have fight for freedom. You don't speak fluent English and get your freedom. Except you work after you might have fractured. If you want to go into one trouble, you go into one trouble. See, look at it today. The same people now they cannot warn Nigerian about. Nigeria is making peace deal, giving an amnesty to bandits, terrorists. Bomo, everything. But a man is there. They did sentence him. They did find him wanting. Nothing they saw him. Now it's hard time we get up on our feet and do the needful. The children of Israel were supposed to spend 400 years in captivity in Egypt. Do you know how many years they later spent? They spent 430 years. Waiting make that 30 years join now. Now part of the time when Moses stay run from the face of Pharaoh. Because now two Egyptians still tell and say, ooh. Because Moses told them that stop fighting yourself, you are brothers. He said, you want to come and pile, they will say, we fight two Egyptians that day. Now Moses can say, hey man, I to deliver. And I say, where these people for mock me so Pharaoh don't know. Iran. Let up extending our freedoms. For those of you who want me and waiting for ASIWAJU 2024, I'll be 2027. They know what they are gaining inside. Those ones, they are personal selfish interest. He said, behold, I come quickly with a gift in my hand, to give to everyone according to his works. All these very people, they are working on their... Go and look at me there today. A clear example. Look at me there today, what is supporting. At times I wonder, so, oh, man, nagmo, or what you are, so, so this one is also a father to a responsible child. We are not beginning to investigate because there will be a way. We want to know the status quo of those children, because a man like that's not supposed to, because you are, what are you leaving behind? Your co-mate is in prison, not compromising his own belief. I'm gonna liberate my people. Here you are. You campaign for everybody. I just gave accolade to some Edo alien right now. They are no longer supporting Okpebholo from the womb. A time is going to come, we will lead the fight for them to correct their error. It's Okpebholo, because they begin to realize, for how long will I keep on doing this? The same way some Igbo people gang up to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They just wanted to end it. Even allegedly, let me put alleged here. Let me allege it first. No fairy ropa. Because God sent that man to this world for a purpose. Those Alobama get that man's voice would have known. I've never. The word is too accurate. Look at what a king told us who assessed us in the Omari. We are getting calamity. We are confused. Hey, Jesus Christ here introduced the man. Don't you see ancestors in the present, you know, where you do? Hey, me do me semelele kian o semelele. Omano lele me do eri do de o semelele. Look at the ancestors they brought. No, are they not trying to tell us where ancestors is there here? Personal selfish interest is too much in what our people are doing. I know a lot of people will still say, "Oh, my dear, can't we?" He said, "Whatsoever a man soweth, thou shalt reap." It was scripted in Galatians 6 verse 7. He said, "Don't be deceived, our God is not mocked. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy." If you are merciful to people in Kogi, you are merciful to people in Benue, you are merciful to people in Okpebholo Govt, even where you domicile abroad, the God of the land will also be merciful to you. I am not have to be in Nigeria before I fight for my Nigerian people. At times we are drained. We don't have friends anywhere. Government does not fund us abroad because of our activism. In Nigeria, they can't even fund us because we are telling them the sophisticated truth. But are we alive? We are still alive. So I will not watch a man lavishing in jail. I think the other day we saw on the internet how Nnamdi Kanu's son won an award. How many of their children, if their children is as brilliant as Nnamdi Kanu's own, they will display it. That's how to do it. He's in the prison, but God is making him proud here. So let's join hands. That on the 20th of October, that is just 5 days from now. I think that will be on Monday precisely. Let's join the movie straight. Let's go and demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to leave. When we go one, we go all. Because our government, they don't tell us we'll be full. They are making negotiation, peace deal with bandits who are bad people who have taken over villages. Let any person now that is accusing Nnamdi Kanu, all those Edo vagabundos, all those Edo aliens, come and say, look at what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that all Fulani that kidnapping Uronibo. Only what he created was ESN. We don't want any person in our bush eating our mother crops. Igbo people today, they still have little food to eat. It's the handwork of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have food to eat. The southeast have been west have not been taken over. I don't know how they call that one a useless name. He have not been run over today totally. It's because of the handwork of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now we have spent too much time joining the same people who is spying us to fight our deliverer. Now these same people that put us, that is oppressing us, they are still spending more time to oppress us the more. Why we are not doing anything about it? We are not doing nothing about it. But every Sunday we'll go and pray. A faith without work is dead. It was created in that your Bible in the book of Matthew 11 verse 12. It says, since the day of John the Baptist. Can you John the Baptist that day? John the Baptist only one not Samuel, not better than Jesus. He said, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence. As it was scripted. He said, only the violent men that take it by force. Freedom is not given. It is taken. There's a difference between when you take something and when somebody gives you something. You may stay long before you get to your turn, but you can go there with your everywhere. Now, so freedom be. We want it to be given to us. The same people that sold that called Bini Palace be selling your people to us. They can't give you freedom. They can't give you freedom. If you look at everything they meant well for, they meant for constitution, democracy. We don't get democracy. We doesn't have independence. Look at what Okpebholo did yesterday now. He said any person, the new commissioner just elected, is firing right now and hiring. Now that to say you never even hire the people that suit the very position. There are people you don't remove from the government. If you remove your government go for because you know what they. Now the time you begin to see government like the fire and hire, know that government doesn't know what it's doing. I'm not going to be scolding Okpebholo too much today. But Okpebholo doesn't know the meaning of governance. At least the assessor would have even pitied those people. Make a brief person way understand governance. Okpebholo is like a clone alien. That's a clone it don't fail. You know cloning now 3 years if they reach, they'll still go renew one. A clone in Okpebholo no ya like senator failing. Okpebholo don't talk as a normal human being. Now if Okpebholo, all those of you behaving now, if your first son is like Okpebholo, it's a waste. Forget about the state governor. Let's be frank and say to ourselves. That Okpebholo always act like moron. He's act like somebody that's in pressure. According to Raskimodo, under pressure, I will say under pressure. The Okpebholo never want to talk like a normal being. He's always furious. Don't you see Obaseki the other day? AS governor, you engage with your people. Why they come out and get away? Is that a way to show love? Look at your state now when you, even I was watching one this thing today now. These people that do a truth interview, they were even condemning it. All those ones will also be PDP. People need to say the fact. He said where he went to come and even put this very bridge, it's not congested. There are other better places you can use it. But only way I'm money on I guess during the time of Obaseki, for a lot of these aliens that are always talking about the attacking Okpebholo, me, I'm not party affiliated. We don't want a better life for our people. So why I got come and you do work? The Obaseki pay name, I'm not part of people don't pay now. Even maybe hit Obaseki. He may be hitting. So why not feel but what I say? Any criticism that come, you always call it PDP. No. No. It's not always like that. Things are not fine. This might not make you guys to be proud. It makes you guys to become Ozum Moron again. America is strong. America is strong. It's not America that's always going to everywhere. It is the, okay. Look at recently when they went to go and sign peace deal. Look how Donald Trump humiliated Keir Starmer. Do you know why humiliating? Because Keir Starmer, he know what he has done, the crime he has committed. If you are crime free, you are the most powerful person. When I tell you at times that I'm the most powerful person, you don't know the meaning. It may seem right now there is no recognition. I'm not the Jesus Christ of Nigeria, this and that. But a time will come. You start getting all this things that what this man really planted. Not be the way they plant something, not be that day they terminate. We started from the crash. If not because this midget now no whole lot. That was when we started laying the foundation. But now would have might have been grown by now. He himself were bigger than so warriors at that time. He was bigger than. But today, he's the most useless. He cannot even do content creating. He can't. Go and look at his own lifestyle. What am I trying to say in essence is this. Let's be truthful. Whatever thing that we're doing well. Edo State is in a state of Lodiba. Edo State is in a state of Inyenyewu. Edo State is in a state of dilemma. It's in a chaotic and aquatic state. That's not how a state is supposed to look like. There are people at times, do you know that man? A lot of people identify themselves with me. Even though he was not supposed to identify himself with me before. I know that man because they know the respect I put in on media. We know they do so. We give you teach. Even as I'm even talking to you, I know they curse your part, they curse your man. He's Zolo. He's Zolo well at them. A verse no more with Bible, they too when have a yak bed you be. Now so it be. We read. We not just come and start talking from two sides of our mouths. There might be mistakes, but on me, but when cannot. This kind of life we want to live. Some are living a life of adonkeism. It does not concern me. But now everybody should be doing hashtag. There was a time it's like the old load was upon me. Now let me want to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, was a tata away because of Bungbe. But right now let everybody pick it. We have to pick it as a responsibility that this is what I should do for my people. That was why when Midget came out that year, everybody all supported him. Welcome na the number second area ni we yafe. Oma ye dehi ekwa. The welcome. Me saw na secret police that time they meet with this man that no wa who wanna get a midget of Dallas na. Wa ya Okpebholo yo family agbo wetin yen la. No wa who wanna. He met you la to before no whole la for ye wa gbon. Me I mean I say mo ka gbiyan ho. Or the great lawoto. Yeah, he take because the most useless and senseless human being. I hated so worry one time when so worry was even using Sahara Reporter to start putting some negative narrative about Biafra struggle. But today I will forget anything. What is about this liberation? No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. There are people I say Edo and they are repenting. We didn't say they are repenting because the calamity no day. I told you, the God of heaven, if there's anything like Norodun Wodo, they have already released a stone. As it was scripted in that Matthew 28 verse 2. He said there was a great earthquake and an angel descended from heaven. When a journey descended, a yacht descended day. Everybody right now, we are teaching them on how to speak the truth. Because the day they were born, when I am breeding, most of them were breeded. Most of them were groomed to support lives. If not, that way we started speaking the truth. Not knowing where I have a in my platform who does not even like the truth. Where that is support everything that comes from the palace. But the people that they have contracted, who are now beginning to dream and see our ancient father, nanotechnology, the more they lie, the more they are now begin to realize that they now begin to stand for the truth. Are we going to? We will not push them back. As many as it was quoted in the book of Isaiah 1 verse 19. He said, if you are willing and obedient, they should obey our word. Our word is the word of our heavenly Father. The truth. You shall know the truth. In that John 8 verse 32, he said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Everybody wants freedom. Nobody knows how not live a life in a. If I told man don't bother with it create a problem in the water. A lot of you that are not sensible today, or can't think where he contributing or what create a problem in it. Now they create a problem. They are not going to remain. We are entering a new earth of truth. We are entering a new earth of truth. All those lies and deceit will be gone. That's why Makemata be a part and parcel of this very struggle of changing the negative narrative. Everything will use against you. Do you know when they started troubling you? It is when you were your mother's womb. Most of us, they send us abroad. Not don't my destiny. You may not understand this. You were sent abroad. It was not an opportunity that came for you to be better. or see another visa. Most of you did not die inside the water. I will know why it's there. No, you will get it soon. If what I'm saying is lie, I will not say it again. Advance God give and this place be. You not go fit get time. You not go fit get time. There's nothing like your ancestral home. God knows why He put you there. God knows why Nuna Kevari. When it comes to the issue of Nigeria, Nigeria, when I put more here, because a lot of my children are going to be coming through this place. The malinated skin, they are going to be African and Larry. That's why today no African country that does not have natural resources. No African country where France and Germany, where be their hunting ground before Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they don't drive their command. Europe, they are going to Hungary in 30 years time. They are going to carry plate and do salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. They are going. They have nothing inside the ground. They depended on our way. Who made it like that? We are rich. We are like somebody. We are inside the water. Soap the enter our all the time. We don't feel the washer. You the cop person may come wash for you. With cooperation, we can get this thing. I'm the most happiest person today that so worry I've been able to recognize his own responsibility, that it is my duty to talk about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not sure we go to be president now. The most important thing, your name is there. Instead of you to be a president, now, what president? Are we respecting Babangida today? But respecting him. Are we respecting Olusegun Obasanjo today? Okay, how many governors do we really respect in Edo today? People like Ali and Ogbemudia. Right now plus Obaseki, if not because of the political palace with Chontini alone in many. Mawe here with Beja, but here you are no uni and here but Masenia Saloba way affair. Now, who are we really remembering today have done well? Do you know people like Owamagbe, people like late Ambassador Sayomori? We will remember them the way we remember Oshiomhole. We will remember those singers more than the way we remember Oshiomhole, because they were also singing revolutionary music that will make our society to be better. Was Fela Nicola Kuti a president? No. But it is more respected today by Osibanjo. It is more respected today than Buhari. So you must have to be a leader. If at the end of the day we advocate and we have mind, you are being elected tomorrow as a those state governor. Maybe do I that state man. So far we are in Megualo Raw. So far the society I wanted for my people is there. So if we allow this personal selfish interest to leave us, I want to always be the one. All your car worry so worry. But thank God that spirit is gone and is gone forever. If the world too much, let it also enter Ezra. Add the best one brokers. You can see now that everybody is doing his own gradually. Some of them are facing Christianity. Some of them are talking about tradition. Some of them are so. Thank God for our brother that is also saying the history. I'm not good in history telling. I know what is happening. I know that something is wrong. You can't tell me that. I know about it. But I cannot just figure it to you where I don't see Ororo persona. No, I know about it. But as you're also saying it, I pray for you, God, to give you the strength. There are people who are dirty Thomas. They want to see what was all. They want to see Diana yes again. Woga Ragbon or release here. Me, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about those things. All I know that he did not know we are crucified out of his will. You can't tell me that way. You were deceived. You cannot look for somebody who will not tell you how it was, but I have known ahead of time that woman Agbe unlawfully. Now, if such a person did such a thing, now the purpose why he did it, was he trying to restore the palace with the virtue that he was a mother? Let's assume he gave birth to a lot of people also. Will a woman sacrifice herself for children to start dying in Orion or dying in Ronigbe or dying in Oredo? No. Now, what was the purpose why that woman, Okpebholo of Benin Kingdom, sacrificed herself? We are getting back. That's why today you are still seeing shenanigans there. You are still seeing light come out from there. You are still seeing them support bad governance deliberately. So what are we saying? So you yourself, you need the story. A woman out here. Oh, we are got. He am a baby. I mean, a boy take one. I know. A boy advocate. Any be lazy very. A boy so eh. A don't even be master. A boy so moron ya. Where the government is one moya no. Zombie say na one way. He have. No, even this guy now fake word Charlie Cock. Ekeruna the Kanu real where you advocacy. Charlie Cock real where you know. Ekeruna the Kanu real where you. A lot of you hear about it. You know, I did talk about him. It was a scripted story. But all American move with it. We are not the Kanu pull leg. Talking about freedom, Charlie Cock. So we are so unique. It's just that in Malaki cooperation. And I really like the way God is the spirit of our ancestor right now is moving. At least on our like be so worry. On our like be okay, we must do this thing for our brother. Or work be we think or at least something has been done. No need of we dividing ourselves. When we are mere politician 40 million, how much is 40 million? What are you awful now? Awful. But anywhere built. Now, where a midget now, for example, that man build a name for himself. Or not building. I think I get about recently now. But in me no, they no mabovienye. And your worst is where they now be now you started this very nonsense. Oh, but you were or tian bati na me what here but no so man. Or you was one with. But you still posted the video. I look at some people. Ha! I'm a beer. Beer. Because I'm so autism. Autistic man, that man for tell that. Or maybe the manager will never get scandal. That's about the yarn. Yet we still keep on because they don't be back away. They learn it from you because you are their role model. They learn it from you. Now, if that guy feels saw that man, that dwarf, who be me? How to wear on your way? I'm not. I'm too big right now to wear all those dirty videos. That to say, what's wrong now? Oh, what am my way? Oh, what am I what you wearing so to wear now? And all the man for Oye carry Kehon, or Yamo Yenita, and what waru with me? How many boys of these are battle the road? Even while Vienna when I was soon because every day by day, oh, you are dig ye giving I keep. We're not together. You are one of the most ever I care where. If I care where you now, very useless human being. Mekoya walk back so he decoy. I don't watch you because I can't even watch you for 2 minutes. Anyway, what me? It was on a base one man. What I make behind. You know, where we're not meet you weapons. Or tell me not see your man of your mother. Eh, your swan. Women negative na by a xenophobia no gbe you egbu no gbe na ye xenophobia of South Africa no be mamwe you are praising Okpebholo. We ma say no we governor where we governor awa e wa una the Kanu eke no gba to tayi ran table pa una de ye ke na eke go wa una the Kanu eke no gba to tayi na no we na cry for freedom of una the Kanu na digo no igwalo amoye we no we time you are going to be seeing our lives here where a lot of na who are repenting. Vous avez à book repent because repentance will allow a pavia no passia. Babana who change it. It does not even waste time to change. It does not take you time to change because a logo now you know. For how long are you going to keep on living a dubious and a useless life of Panamagba? What is good about the state government? a governor that can, okay, look at they went to UK. Ponzi scheme, there was no scandal like that against Obaseki. $250 million dollar Ponzi scheme. This is a DC that it does not even exist. Just to siphon those people's money. They will have platform where zero corruption, a political area. Are you mad? I have sagana ya fe work creator. But I am more young and way. Oh my God, confali no. And not time yata. Rubbish. That's why I don't want to always. I put my word here. If I was going to I've done the preaching on you. Even one way, even he no here. I mean, is that one our problem? Bring what you know now. Position now, okay. They've elected you in one position. Let's do this thing like this. Up to now, my other voice whereby because freedom fighter working. One fight in APC. The same party we don't even need again in this world. An American citizen. You're an American moron. And now when I don't fit time American, you don't want to be called American. Because we're patriotic now. The democratic value. Or your American become a war power. But the same you are here, but then in a book by where even the Okpebholo Govt. What Okpebholo doing? Okpebholo mwe sumeti yi. Or must say from here to there, or must say half a kilometer. The una do atie bonne wo ya efe. Isakmana no nwa re mi you on wagbon. Because he rigo no. Don't tell boy that agree rigo no. Then we gele do no we do e work in a do ya lagoda because oma no fefe ne who ovio gwe we working naturally. It's not about let me educate you people here. There what called self-contentment. Now we is okay, even some okay. There are people, no matter whatever you give to them, he has self-contentment in it. This is what people like us have. Very man have me work or have a wound don't me the way, but I'm just fine. Your happiness is my happiness. A mess of Waroya, I'm a go back book. A webo wama. A denia name. I don't know weboria. Or ima. Or eh, mama. We need hope. That's who we are. Oh, we always say it all the time, constantly, because we have our brain in the center of our head. So, a self-contentment in every man. Imagine, look at the years you have spent. Okay, what is your problem? Now you support any that you want to be arrested. Won't be supporting them. You don't know what the politician is going through. If people like Osomole and Wike can resign, they will resign. They've already committed themselves already. You don't know the commitment. Even this common content creating now. Go and ask the people before they became popular. Do you think it's the normal Facebook? Go and ask them. They will not a party so for them to get to that level. You just say we are not waiting there. We are not waiting there. I don't get money from Facebook. I'm not under the payroll of anybody. But constantly I come here. This is what will make our society to be better. Even help your individual life. Because I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Your being in good health give me joy. If the governor do well to our people, we will pray for him. If you maltreat our people, you have a problem with us. So for the people saying, Obaseki boys, why that one? Because I'm not a television. I supported his administration because he was technologically savvy. I'm not around of him because I'm annoyed in some certain area because of what he pushed. That's why I'm annoyed. Imagine my next prayer, every mistake the down area make was a second chance and correct. That is me. So if there's anything I was supposed to do, I'm not elected. I was not voted for by you. But if I'm being voted for, that is to say, you are committed your life to me for me to take care of you. How can ARING get election okay? Eruwa where ancestors in my mononare. Now look at what an ancestor was there. You are against such a person. Are you not contradicting the issue already? Our God is not an author of confusion. I don't want to be too raw today. Be that some of you are already dropping your all those your weapon. You are begin to drop it gradually. So we have no option than to say, okay, maybe flock over no wakere, have a diminuing. Vamos hacerlo poco a poco. Si tú hacerlo hasta, yo te lo hacer desde aquí también. Si tú no quieres problema, a mí tampoco. Si tú quieres problema, yo es un problema. That is it. Now, as I saw one of their bourgeoisies today now, lamenting, telling Okpebholo the feed down. Now that is suit my mind. That is just the truth he have just said. Not that I want him to have problem with his governor. No, I don't want any of them to decamp. If they want to decamp, I want them to be where they are. Let God pass judgment. I'm not like a emite. I don't run. I'm here. Let Okpebholo today go and buy a house for all of you morons in Spain. Who will dress one year. I will still see you and say, this your house is beautiful, my brother. But how about you, a boy with go and ask anybody around me if they will be sincere. If it's not me to complain of you, I compliment you. There's something that circulated recently. Congratulations, my brother. Because any problem in me. A problem me was solved. Now, not give me a diagonal. I'm not giving a diagonal when you are nationalized in Spain. My own, I'm here to advocate for people to have freedom. A problem I must solve. So all we will solve it. But one thing I will not do is let's do this thing together. Automatically, you are not betraying everybody. Because of him, that's a pure betrayal. Our brother cannot be in the jail. We are here switching from party to party. Not in one win. You cannot stay opposition. Now, how are you not better than those politicians? During the time of when PDP ruled for 4 years. Okay, let's say during the time of Oshomole was from APC, 8 years. Obaseki did another 4 years under the same APC, that's 12 years. But there were people that was in PDP who waited. They were hungry. They had their ground. Now immediately when we were campaigning now, we were going to by the same Obaseki, not a free ground in anyone. Or my man in Nuti, okay, a man by or one can. Or Momono man was say, you were supposed to be arrested. I saw you in one occasion like that. The man still laugh with you. He shook hands with you. The same man where the Bedwarobi if you are not insane. Who were Wagman where you know? Mammy and where you became one of they ask you this very question in France. I think in Paris also. Where we're sure where to build a political ambition when Ogun can whether no gun salo you for water. We know. Aren't you surprised? The same language of 217 years old now. Are you better than me? Are you more richer than me? You may have material things which is useless, but I have integrity. You are homobog species. Let's go to lab now. That's why anytime I think about your downfall, you don't get where then you pile up yourself with aliens. You must have to praise everybody. But your mate is in prison. If I perish, I perish. Tomorrow, you want the same person to be the same category. You want the person. Can I insult you now the canon? Can I insult you Warren? Can I insult them? Whosoever that break the edge, the serpent will bite. Oh, what batty was it? I know it batty with it. So anytime you begin to talk about Eriotion at Bonona, not you where you won't know who Salwa when I want major pots. Or two where my Robbie way, or phone away. When on my lag phone, or my phone away. You started all these nuisance now. I mean, the capina, responsible the capina. The same person who went here, the leader of Gwes is there, or you defend them today. Who defend anybody? You will set that person out. Tell me who you have defended for your full life. There are people I've never one day insulted, irrespective. I'm a dollar American, you didn't know. Very my yard Israel the other day near. Edia wagbe ya wama. Grega bought a governor or Texas. Or we Senator Ted Cruz. He have passed a law no man. Then you don't know what's even in the America because you are a moron. A constitutional American no man. You don't know anything. If you are really American by frequency, there are things you don't support. And there are ways this environment to change you. That Ura America is zonking. You are where was your doha be odubo vun ronigbe nasty way because azon party we me a civilization you go to today. Go and look at Ibrahim Traore or Mobokere. A born and work ban you are when our the only state governor away with man. No you have a state governor away with man. But when not on international scale Umiyu airport. On your very just those about specimen in a row. They forget themselves in most cases. They forget themselves. Now the same people who went over with the party, they are running. Oh, man, 1 billion I will kick in. Imagine, but you know, the way Mary Swantia Bonneman, the head of Takan Lally. I be on what of women who I have to one way. I be who I be a war. Oh, when away, baby, in no way, go. So we always mind the way we do activism. That was why the First Timothy 5:17, or we let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, or we especially those that labor in word and industry. Emenunu na if not tie say you know I can on you. Iji no be roto on your doctrine. Iji ni why you aware here. What it to the achieve we give no man. I will tell somebody one day, no matter how we hate you, I will never do injustice against you. We were discussing about one person, you know, we're desperate with my woman now. We may not be that two type friend. It's not, I don't support you because you are my friend. I support you because you are in the path of truth. The truth is here when you are fighting for friend. If I thought you are fighting for that friend, you are fighting for that friend because you know that that friend is right. Also, normal, also whenever we normal, but what you do, don't just start fighting. You make peace, please, Lao. No, you only have a please. You de-escalate the matter. That's what I do. I don't support evil all my lifetime. The first edition I went, it was a fight for a friend. Not even a counter. But has any friend ever fight for me? Imagine we are living in a world whereby people will bring your own matter to somebody that said they know you. Even what you don't even know about. Now, why are you following somebody? You don't even know what that person can do. What thing I first of all know is to check around you. So that when they bring them out, stop it. This is why I know this person to be. But there are people who are worth. That was the same thing that happened to Jesus. In that book of Luke 22, read from verse 50 something. When Peter denied Jesus, the people that were beating Jesus, they flogged him the more. At the time somebody na me, it is better if you are not close to the person. Because a disaster no worry. I cannot call you walk by my back. Then I cannot stand for you. That was why I received bullet for humanity. Don't take this injection, Emma. Let them comfort me. That's what a friend can do, because I told you one before, we are brethren in suffering. I have to prove it. Look at this alien. I'm a freedom fighter, a king of the innocent poor citizen. How does it end up today? One guy called me from Italy today. See the point where I created a topic in on it. Oga ogebe buy a bonity and let it come to me. Give a yawe video. We don't lie. I don't just want because I want to disrespect you. Osalobana when he know. Carry my name to anywhere. If not that, so yes, sir. Again, there and I we don't bother ourselves about that. Mention my name anywhere. You what pains you more to pay, except I'm lying against you. They cannot give you money, and you are advocating for the people. Though it's not shining, where do shine? I think I was even told today. I know I saw this very man in Germany. How the head of Tiger and Lion giving mind to say something that though is shining. For me, there are things I don't really bug myself about. The man even tried. After all, you have not even been a freedom fighter. But Mode is a wale, be modesty or something. Make that your statement clear. I don't have permanent friend, I don't have permanent enemy. I've spoken to Obaseki in the way and manner which you yourself will not like because of what he was doing. It was not good for my people. That's who I am. I'm a very sincere person. Man, Asaka or awaken as Roman as we say, your sin will not be my sin. I did not support you for people to get sick. I support them. I supported you so that they down or they let advantage. That's who I am. If you think where I praise you today, tomorrow you start doing any other, then I take away my support. Maybe if not because of those things, maybe I would have been given a special invitation letter, Newton, meet me in Rome. Because there are some certain things I don't like it. You may like it because of mine, I don't like it. One, I don't like the way people are dying, losing their immune system. That's why I'm not happy with any of this government. Menam your bed Donald Trump in Nigeria for your information. My mission is divine. Nobody call me on phone to support us. I key into whatever thing that is happening. This is what going to liberate our people. And yes, we are doing it today. The peace they have been signed in the Middle East. 1,000 year peace treaty have been signed long ago. If you are watching now, that's why I don't bug myself about it. We are bringing salvation for humanity. That's what we are bringing. Anything apart from salvation, count me out. I don't need such money. The money there for it. Before I start saying, if I perish, I perish. Before Cheddar Mechan and Benigo said, even though our God is free to save us, we will not bow down. So everybody has the one way of doing these things. At times, there are people who are happy when other people are in pains. I don't have permanent friends. I can't tell you, okay, this one will be good to our people. Any of these people are not my friends. So whatever thing they do tomorrow, every affecting, and I don't business anybody. I'm autonomy of my own. Do my know. One man squad the king. But thank God for our spiritual allies. I value our spiritual allies more than our financial allies. Because any so that's what we do. We love the truth and nothing but the truth. You that right, they tell we boy, I ain't surprised the way people are dying. When we not believe, what making their immune system to fail? Should I tell you again? Injection or your immune system in fail? He has told me to this spoil me. We are still born in a buoy. So what are we saying? So my activism is not to come alive to anybody. I'm not like midget. Who like because if I know it. That gbona it deti ansia we no je veni duna wajena na. Veni duna wajena. If I know it or mi ogo he. It does not labor. Maybe on wa mi oka no wa so e wa no. That was how God created man. If there's a we were native like creation, we were not supposed to over labor. We are not supposed to pass through had to pay 50,000 Naya Muwe Adewebo, Nene man not pay 50,000. Do you know their life today? Have you ever wanted to ask yourself, how come about what they call this very sickness, fibroid among women? Have you ever wanted to imagine recently now, a lot of bloggers are not talking about it. Not even nana say UK, America, Canada, or even autistic children say. Because they don't need anybody around them. So we are here to give the real information. We are not sugarcoating anything. I'm not under the payroll of anybody. After we campaign for Obaseki, it was remaining just about few hundreds. They paid the member with 40,000. I don't know what happened automatically. Since that 2020 up to now, they minus away from my page. 34,000 I minus now. So me 50 follow there. For those of you that use page, money follow almost or money like a page. Imagine, is it not because the truth has stand for? Maybe I go and look at my YouTube. They retrieve people from even seeing it. Do you think this is where I was supposed to be seeing? Or do you think people don't need this kind of word? They need it. Tell me in every social media, okay, one person muted, that person is more vocal than you. In this whole Nigeria, tell me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Never you also worrying about because of his recent decision of Euna. I know the mode of activism is also different. We really speaking the truth vibrantly, compare you in all round. Error. Who have also presented your ancestors to you, telling you where Jesus were made to take away your spirituality. Is there anyone right there? But look at the people watching. But did they deform my life? No, they don't deform my life. Today I'm fine. Do you know how many of our people are sick? You don't know the meaning. A lot of people are married. You will not know the value of a thing until you lose it. You will not know the value of all this thing I'm telling you until it start manifesting. Noah in his time, he was a conspiracy theorist. But Noah become a conspiracy reality. My activism since 2020, now I have declared about weapon upon humanity. A modesty where me wagugwana. My activism still, when I met midget, since 2017, intensify now by. How does it do it on? You want me to be happy that our people are buying every day by day? Or where will Yakoko Supon egg by day? If everyone of us, I think I'm praising so worried right now. My late father blessed memory, or where my attack mama come. I trust you, thank God. You're not like an amigo, a Degbe Clement, FBI security officer, Dallas, Texas. United States of America. For me to go back to Ekita no na we no lo ma Ekita. Ya when we are telling we ne men na UK ya maseman no ya maseman na I believe. Wait about this guy for UK. If anything where they do it sincerely. If he carry you for it, they carry and finish. Forget say all of them get their differences. Ugme Soro, you know look what person take do bad again. If what take do good more than. I'm not trying to say where I'm the righteous person here, but to what I put on media, my consistencies have been more. I've been helping in all. When Kabaka destroyed his house, I stood up. Does that mean tomorrow the offender we might retire? No. No. We all came out, we supported him to get justice. But instead of the government of the day, this midget is part of the people right now. I can feel it allegedly. Who has even said they shouldn't respond to it. When he was having problem with China Mo one time over land dispute or something, do you know the way we had it on media that China Mo went and intimidated his brother? I did a video to support him. When he went to useless, he went to go and do a campaign in Edo, in the local government chairman or the House of Assembly. He can ascend and I want to officially go and join them. No make a game. Then he said that they make him waste his money. Do you know? I also came out where the APC chieftains were wrong. I said it to them. Where himself get it wrong, I also said it to them. I don't because of I hate you, then you have problem. Instead of me to stand in the middle and say, okay, justice for so and so person, this what this man is always doing. You are not seeing reason work. My brother, he married Lakotwan, but I mean, we do a tell of a mediana, no heke. And or two when they carry, or two any imitate. Or two when they carry, Diontian they carry. Where they then who is fooling who? A leader lead by example. What example have you shown? They copy from you. They copy from you. Any person that follow me now, you want to learn how to speak the truth, how to be responsible, and how to add quoting. To make people understand more better what you are doing. Even your Okpebholo yo, Ebe Luke 6 verse 31. Or what do unto others? Likewise, what you may have them to do to you. Him a bozoy because him a TB. We don't just come to this place that continue using like a doing here. No, we do it constructively. When you viens, où vient Beno wana leke, ale mwegbe. No sir, do you think it's easy? We are proud of what we have done. Don't for a multitude that have. We don't believe in multitude. But with what we have done, there in my way, we have made down a name. We have made down a name. Everybody's eye will clear tomorrow when the new earth will totally amend. All the lies and deceits. That school church is an indoctrination center. A lot of you might believe in now. Then I told you the other day that SIR, S-I-R-O, it means slavery men. Again, why that they with this good money? It is good money. Nana monoma or me. Then everybody I go done it. This guy was really saying it. We put everything here. A King James version not translated in now. Where is it there when God were writing all those things down? I know there is a sense. There are things una they are woken and banner. If you are woken, there are a lot of things that rhyme with your consciousness. That's how to know somebody who's aloba. There are things that rhyme with our consciousness. We don't know that is true. We were sent. A lot of you might believe because you are not seeing the real me. I was given this very picture for recognition. Somebody was asking me one day, did you dye your beard? I never dyed my beard. I never dyed it. Tweet on your hands already no melai. Yeah, women have this one. I think Buru. A dino melai to boy, a tweet on your hands already. I never dyed it. It just came like that. It's a gift from God. So, my brothers, let's be very, very careful. Let's do the needful by supporting the truth often. Call your loved ones as per free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All work and not play make that a dog boy. The energy we use in following all these content creators who are on your detriment, they are getting rich, buying houses everywhere in Nigeria. Let's use it to advocate for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you all saw the way I roll out when some fools, some Brafa aliens, some Edo Efulefu. Now, you only see Fulani criticizing their own. They are very cooperative. You only see Fulani criticizing their own. Have you ever seen any Yoruba man fighting on the Igboho? Yoruba man right now fighting on the Igboho. When you fight freedom fighter with cyberspace or human. Have you ever seen any Hausa man fighting any Hausa man? Don't fight them. Igbo Bini. That is now those one even be I think now those one be Judas. They be Judas. Their betraying mentality is too high. It was Igbo people that sold Nnamdi Kanu to the government of Nigeria. Mona go at the US. Why they not go carry Juju swear? Una see they see Ifeanyi Ejiofor that were contracted to be fighting case for it was fighting case against Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing happened to Samuel Ekpan already. A lawyer that was contracted. Now, let's not generalize it. Some Igbo people, no, I don't want to use Me, I can't use one today spread this very thing. I don't believe in ethnic bigotry. Ethnic bigotry. I don't like it. I don't believe if Uche do something, we'll say now Uche. I don't believe that if Chinedu do, we'll say now Chinedu. But some Igbo people, they're not going to die. They're not going to die well. They are the ones that sold that one on the time. If you check the people today who are taking it upon themselves that our activism must not fly, are doing it. As it was scripted, let me give you this one for free without even offering. That Matthew 10 verse 36. Where the Bible said a man's own enemy is a member of his household. Not be loud. A snake that is not close to you cannot touch you. Even no bacon or wicked. Who no man now the king. Though alien today are the same people that put their people into this perpetual bondage of Okpebholo by discussing saying now the ancestors bring down. How will your ancestors want or institution that have been built to be destroyed? Such an ancestors, we go look for them. We will protest on his head. We will lay curses upon his head when the time comes. The same mentality they use in selling slaves. That was why I feel like giving you more instances. More just go Benin, more just go there, come back. Oba Sohan. I face Oba. I want Soba. I go back, man. If Oba send people to come and bring you, for whatever reason, you are not supposed to speak anything. That was how the way they were groomed. That was what they used in enhancing slavery. The same way it was scripted in that Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5. Slaves, obey your earthly master. Story for another day, bro. My late grandmother, you know, Birano, with the warrior, a Magian, no Winga, the warrior, no worry to me. So, this life, my brother, I never understand that. I will matter. Data we are ready. What is not money? The world don't tell everybody. 30 years abroad, nothing. Oh, one boy, 20 years rent. I'm here now. One more way rent to the go. Only one man sent for straight over. What is not money? I want to run me a while towel. No, we didn't have to Bobby Toba. He might understand. We must see a popsy today. Now they don't still go. The name where they still live behind, we where they still raise our children. Like now, my father was an advocate of peace, advocate of truth. So I also copied that from him. If I thought he's going to be happy today, he's not going to be happy because his children are flourishing, making money. He's going to be happy because he said it in one of his statements. Or when come. So the truth must continue. So by the grace of Mike Sagbona, a more we have a road that will continue speaking the truth from where we started. So may we never have children like Midget and Okpebholo. Very senseless set of people. Omonegaya proud. He state governor up to today. You cannot would you podium when make a blunder top. Mandating people if they does not come to any EXCO meeting without a ASIWAJU cap, you are going to drive them back. Must you force people what they are going to wear? Because 2020, and this is how they give their leaders problem. And this very thing right now is making people to hate the Tinubu the more. They were the same Benin alien, they thought they were fighting for the palace. They don't know that they were making us to hate the palace the more. And we have hated them here. We so hate them now that the thing reach here. Okay now. They just say that they defend them. There are things you don't defend. Leave it like that. If me a person get problem, if you want to win my hour, what a matter no man. Calmly. My brother in here where even the guy now here. Organ matter. Demo way. If you even go say where you not even cut down with what you hold, then I'll be expecting the next thing. But when no Jena, Laho Moyoto. Laho Moyoto. You know how many cases we don't settle? We have revived homes. We have Sharamasata. I don't know who now believe, who now go understand. Wesha? Like what I've said before, the worry. Now we they run out. So from me here, un saludo muy fuerte. Gracias y todos y todas. Chao, saludo. Bye.